Hello Legoland Florida Resort, Rex Jackson here with the last GM video for 2018. And as it is the last GM video for 2018, I just want to extend a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays to you and your families as we enter into the busy holiday season. But today I'm here to share 3 exciting announcements as it relates to 2019. First, we're going to talk about operating calendar, not the most exciting of subjects, but today, Tuesday, December 11th, is the last closed Tuesday that we have in Legoland Florida Resort as we begin to make solid progression towards a 365-day operation. Starting next week and throughout all of 2019, all of our Tuesdays are now open. So it will only leave, I should say, 19 closed days in 2019, which will be on the Wednesdays in the beginning of the year and the end of the year. But in 2019, we're making a solid step forward to 365-day operation by filling in those Tuesdays so we can put the smiles on faces of the children on more days throughout the year. Now, as exciting as that is, when you're talking about the operating calendar, I'm sure there's some other announcements I'm going to share with you now that are going to be even more exciting for you because we're going to be talking about compensation and benefits. So my second announcement is something very personal to all of you, which is your pay. And I'm excited to tell you that in 2019, every model citizen in Legoland Florida Resort is going to earn more in 2019 than they did in 2018. And we're going to accomplish that in a couple of key ways, starting with starting wages. As many of you know, Legoland Florida Resort has become a minimum wage employer where we have many departments and therefore many of our model citizens earning minimum wage. And that's not a place that I want to be. And that's not a place that we as Legoland Florida Resort want to be either. And so therefore we have made the decision that starting in 2019, we are going to move to $9 an hour as our starting wage. Now that is 50 cents. That is actually more than 50 cents higher than the state of Florida minimum wage in 2019. So this is a great step forward to being able to reward our very loyal model citizens who've been with us and also be able to attract and recruit new model citizens to come into Legoland Florida Resort during what is going to be the most awesome year we've had yet in 2019. Now, the second way, because I did talk about the fact that every model citizen is going to earn more in 2019. So some of you are probably thinking, well, I already earn more than $9 an hour, so what about me? Well, never fear. You too will also receive a raise in 2019 through a merit-based raise program. Now, I'm sure that the wheels are already starting to turn for many of you with questions like, how much is my raise going to be? When am I going to get it? How does this affect me? Don't worry, have a little bit of patience. HR is working on a personalized letter that is going to have your wage information and the timing of some of these things I've just talked about within that letter, and they are committed to delivering that letter to the managers and therefore down to you before the end of this month. So information is coming, just be patient. Hold your questions for your managers and for HR until that letter comes, and hopefully that will answer a lot of the questions that you have. But rest assured, you can walk away from this video knowing that you're going to be paid more in 19 than you were in 18. Now, I did mention 3 announcements, and the third one is also tied into rewards and incentives. But I want to take one step back, and I want to go back to the video that I shot last where I talked to you about Wizard Wants to Know, because we had a very positive result with Wizard Wants to Know in 2018, where we grew our employee satisfaction, essentially is what this measures, but we grew that by 2 percentage points, going from 84% in 2017 to 86%. So that's a great result for the overall resort. I'm hopeful that you've already had a lot of departmental conversations with your management team about the results specific to your department. But one of the great things about Wizard Wants to Know is it gives you a lot of information. It gives you a lot of additional insight. So as we, as an SLT, begin to dig into it deeper, there was one area of concern that became very apparent, and that was for our entry-level model citizens, for those that really are on the front lines delivering that guest experience. You told us, and these are for those grade F and grade G individuals, you told us that rewards and compensation was an area of concern for you. So I'm happy to be able to stand here today and tell you that we're going to address that in 2019, and we're going to do that by changing the bonus structure that you're part of today and moving it to a loyalty-based bonus structure in 2019. And again, this is for all of our grade G and our grade F employees, which you guys make up most of our employee base across the resort. So in 2019, if you love what you do, and if you are great at delivering guest experiences consistently for all of our guests, and you do that throughout the year in 2019, then at the end of the year, we're going to give you a loyalty bonus. So there's a lot more information, a lot more details behind the loyalty bonus structure. Again, I'm not going to be able to get into all those details today on the video, but that personalized letter that I talked about just a minute or so ago, that will also contain not just your wage information, but also your bonus information as well. So again, hang on tight. Just hold with the patients just for a little bit more, a few more days, and that information is going to be coming to you in the form of the letter, so you'll know what your wage information is for 2019, and you'll also know what your bonus potential in 2019 will be as well. So again, 3 big announcements. Hopefully you'll all find this to be very welcome news as we go into 2019, which is going to be the year of awesome. This is the year of LEGO Movie World, which is going to be a huge success when we launch this in early spring, but that success is going to be dependent upon you and your ability to put a smile on the face of every child that comes through our gates. So keep focused on delivering these awesome experiences that we focus on in the resort. Keep delivering those throughout the rest of the holiday season, and then I look forward to seeing you and talking to you more throughout 2019. Make it a bricktastic day, Legoland Florida.